What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, sir. All right, you guys, man, we got something different today. We're going to try to jump into this more political side. I've been getting a lot of DMs, Instagram DMs, saying, hey, yo, Lex, try to jump outside the box sometimes, do something different a little bit. Maybe you can grow the audience. So I found my man right here, Doug in Exile. I heard a lot about the guy. He got some great info. You guys can run over there and check him out, man. I'm just now really starting to take a look at a couple of his videos. It's a pretty interesting guy with some very good, interesting facts. So we're going to check him out, man. That's what we're here for. The spicy, right? That's what we're here for. I don't care if the spicy comes from a crayon or coloring book. If it's spicy, it's spicy. That's what we're here for. Spicy.
Massive anti-Trumper Charlamagne is calling out the problem. And all I got to say to him is, who are you going to vote for? What are you going to do about it, buddy? I'm Doug Tenaple. I'm the creator of Earthworm Jim. This is Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy patriots are, and we're all coming together, guys. I only care about what you think. Don't care about the packaging so much.
Yeah, you know, Sheriff, there was a point in time where they would say, oh, it's just conservatives that are talking about this. These are people that hate immigrants that are talking about. Now you got Charlamagne the God saying that people are so upset about this.
I need to correct him a little bit. They didn't just say conservatives. They say anti-immigrant, racist, xenophobes were concerned about the border. And now all I can say is, now who's concerned about the border? Now that it's invading our schools, illegals are invading our schools. We're creating a second-class citizen who can't vote, and they're basically slave labor that the Democrats say over and over. They're here to pick our vegetables. What does that sound like to you?
I honestly have never spoken to as many people who are concerned about the migrant issue as I have, you know, over the past year.
I don't even see why it's taking till the past year. Our borders have been hemorrhaging for the past 3 years. So where have you guys been?
Thanks.
It is time to wake up. Wake the H up. Good to see Charlamagne coming around, though. Welcome. How are you going to vote?
They took 2,000 migrants and put them in the school and made the school stay home, made the students stay home and you know, do school via Zoom. And that was a big issue. Like, I mean, people were calling the radio station, that was just this week, you know, really complaining about that. So I've never seen, you know, working class people who I interact with every day until this past year really express their frustration.
There's a better way to express your frustration, and that's at the voting booth this November. Charlamagne, what are you going to do about it? You know how bad this border crisis is? I don't know if you understand this. How many immigrants came in, and I shouldn't even call them immigrants, for them to take over a school. The Biden administration, they've been hiding these people in bunkers and shelters, little makeshift places by the government. They're trying to hide them from you. And it spilled out so far beyond even what our government can put together in these makeshift shelters that they had to take over a school in New York. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want you to know. They wanted to hide it. It's an unforced error that even Charlamagne knows about this. They never intended for Charlamagne to know this and be publicizing it against this. And we've been seeing video footage out of Chicago too, where people are just going, look, all of our homeless services that are made to protect American citizens, veterans who might be homeless, families that are in big trouble, in deep poverty in the winter. And you have a twofold strike on that too. You have the Biden administration cutting back on oil drilling. So they're not even providing the energy for us to have enough cheap heat to use to stay warm in the winter. This is your guy. This is what you voted for. I know you voted for him. You hate Trump. Don't look at Trump's being an orange man with the weird hair, and the media is trying to say that he is a totalitarian or whatever. Look at what he did. How did you live during his time in office versus how you lived and how the world is going under Biden.
Shit.
You know, our military is
I can
their
answer that.
recruitment. They're short 30,000 people just in one branch of the services. Our military is hemorrhaging. It's anemic. We're almost on 3 fronts right now. If another front breaks out, we can't address it. We've used enough ground-to-air missiles that we've sent to Ukraine that we have depleted our 7-year supply. That means if we started manufacturing today, full time, it would take 7 years for us just to get back up to where we were before Ukraine.
Sheriff, you got urban America and rural America saying the same thing now.
America, guys, we have to come together to save it. And you have to change course. If you double down again this fall on the vote, I don't understand your tactics are terrible.
Yeah, we got to get back to Lawrence, where America needs to prioritize and be first. We got to take care of our citizens, our veterans, our children, our elderly, and just American citizens. And second of all, he said something I thought was very telling in that interview, was the fact that this administration loves to take credit for things that they perceive or believe are good. They also need to take credit for things that aren't working.
What happened to the buck stops here? That used to be the sign that was on the president's desk, meaning no excuses. It's our responsibility. And I've seen nothing on Biden. He literally hasn't answered the southern border. He won't tell you what their plan is. We only know they opened it up, and we've never seen this level of illegal immigration in our country's history.
To include this border and put American community back on the map of being a priority and take care of it.
The top issue for Iowa in this last caucus was immigration. Let's see what happens in New Hampshire.
So this is immigration's hitting Iowa. That's a northern state. Same thing with New Hampshire. If it starts showing up there as a top issue in their exit polls of people who vote, this will mean the end of Biden, his number one failure that everyone knows about. And it's reaching Charlamagne. It's reaching the working class people who we know, and it's because of how we vote. Elections have consequences. Consider, if you're watching this and you're a never Trumper, consider changing your mind if you want different results. I'm Doug in exile.
Where you from?
Told you that he's
Massive.
Man. First and foremost, I would like to say I'm not on the Biden team. I'm Team Trump. I am Team Trump. For all of you guys that maybe want to know, the cat is out the hat. I'm Team Trump. I feel the same way my man Doug feel. If you want to see some change, you got to go with Trump. For instance, he made a great point. The life we choose to live, the life we live in now, and the life we were living when Trump was in office, bro, it's a total difference. For me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's a total difference, bro. It's so much inflation in the world is going on. Food is going up, just like it's like we're being overworked and underpaid, as well with inflation. Then like with the border situation, man, at least Charlamagne is coming around and speaking up on the border situation. Biden, we need to get him out of there, bro. And I'm pretty sure. And just I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest as I could possibly be. I was this close to voting for Biden. This close. The reason why I was that close because I didn't do my research. Honestly, I didn't do my research on his campaign and on Biden. I was going for what my culture of people was saying. Even though I know I'm with Trump, I was this close. But I never voted for Biden, and I'm glad I did.